Hi, today is Saturday, August 26th, 2017, and this is A Swede Speaks. And since it's Saturday, it's time for This Week in Sweden. So let's get started with that. Last Saturday, 1 week ago, August 19th, 2017, in Malmö and Lund, both in Skåne, the two 19-year-old young men who have been dragging people after the car they've been driving have both admitted that they are guilty. They claim that their motive was to joke with people. In Gothenburg, Erik Nord, chief of the Greater Gothenburg Area Police, says that because of gang murders in Gothenburg, less resources can be used to investigate crime in rural areas in western Sweden. In Gnosjö, in Småland, as I mentioned last week, the elderly couple Åke Samuelsson and Barbara Gustafsson have been harassed by youngsters who, for instance, have been throwing stones at them. On Saturday, roughly 30 motorcycles turned up at Åke and Barbara's place. The bikers were there to show their support for the couple. On Sunday, August 20th, it was reported that the Swedish Fortifications Agency gave out blueprints of between 21 million and 32 million square feet, or roughly 2 to 3 million square meters, to China. This was done in connection with a procurement done by the Swedish Fortifications Agency. Circumstances point to that military secrets are part of the blueprints. Yeah, let that sink in. In Helsingborg, in Skåne, a police officer was brought to a hospital after a soccer game. He was injured in connection with stones being thrown. And if you go to a pub or a restaurant in Sweden and you like the music they are playing, don't start dancing. At least not before you have checked that the pub or the restaurant has a dancing permit. Over a year ago, the Swedish parliament decided to abolish the dancing permits that had been required. But as Göteborgs-Posten reported on Sunday, nothing has happened, and if spontaneous dancing emerges, the owner of the establishment risks getting his permit to run a restaurant revoked, he risks fines, he even risks going to prison. On Monday, August 21st, in Härnösand in Ångermanland, in the north or mid-north of Sweden, on Monday evening, police were called to a playground because of a fight where one person had been stabbed. 3 persons were arrested, suspected of severe assault, and 1 person was brought to hospital to be operated for a serious abdomen injury. In Karlstad, in Värmland, the Sweden Democrats, represented by Jubisha Jasich-Modin, handed over roughly 8,500 signatures against the planned mosques in the area of Rud in Karlstad. There is an upcoming church election in Sweden, where members of deciding authorities within the Church of Sweden are elected by the members of said church. The election will be held on September 17, 2017. Pierre Kjellin, who candidates for the Social Democrats, was interviewed by the Christian newspaper Dagen and revealed that he considers himself non-Christian. He says that he wants the Social Democrats to eventually withdraw from church politics, even though he candidates for the said party in this church election. You heard right. Party politics in the Church of Sweden. And in the Kim Wall case, it was reported that submarine owner Peter Madsen claimed that Kim Wall died in an accident on board a submarine and that he buried her at sea. On Tuesday, August 22nd, in Haninge in Södermanland, south of Stockholm, 1 man was stabbed to death. The entire island of Gotland, in the Baltic Sea, is Sweden's largest island, Gotland, had a power blackout for about 1 hour between 12 noon and 1 p.m., probably caused by lightning. In Gothenburg, 11,000 packages were delayed during Tuesday due to some kind of technical difficulties at the delivery company PostNord. My experiences of that company, those experiences are not positive. On Wednesday, August 23rd, in Spånga in the north of Stockholm, The Spånga female soccer team were harassed during practice on Wednesday evening by young boys about 13 to 14 years old throwing stones at them, and the soccer team had to cancel the practice several times. In Härnösand in Ångermanland, police confirmed that the recent violent fights in Härnösand had been between different groups of asylum seekers. On Thursday, August 24th, in Malmö in Skåne, at Nydalatorget or Nydala Square, someone tried to blow up an ATM. 2 heavy bangs were heard over large parts of the city. And in Spånga in Stockholm, it was reported that during the Thursday evening practice for the female soccer team, police would be present. In the neighborhood of Tynnered in Gothenburg, during Thursday evening, 1 man was shot. Nobody has been arrested. 2 suspected perpetrators fled the crime scene soon after the shooting, and the police opened an investigation of attempted murder. And yesterday, on Friday, August 25th, in Hässleholm in Skåne, in the south of Sweden, it was reported that Hässleholm municipality bought burkinis so that all girls will be able to participate in the mandatory swimming classes. Anna Kinberg Batra announced her resignation as leader of the moderate coalition party, the so-called Conservative Party of Sweden. It was reported that the Parliamentarian Public Service Committee are expected to propose that the TV license is abolished. However, they are also believed to propose an income-based fee, i.e. a tax, that everyone, whether they have a TV or not, will have to pay. And that's some of the things that happened in Sweden this week. So that's all I have to say about that right now. And I would like to thank the people who are supporting this channel through prayers, through Patreon, through PayPal, and through other means of supporting this channel. And I list all of them on asweetspeaks.com, and also some in the box below. And there are tiers for patrons and donors. And I'm working on getting the tiers out for August. I know I'm really late, but I have been traveling a lot, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm working on it. And I expect them to be out, well, at least by the beginning of next week, because next week I will be traveling again, and you will get to see some interesting, I hope, some interesting videos from where I am then. And if you like this channel, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. Please share my videos on social media, on Facebook and Twitter and other social media that allows you to share. If you got something to say, if you agree, if you disagree, comment below. If you like this video, please like it. And of course, I would also like to encourage you to support this channel. And I will include all the necessary information in the information box below, and take a look at asweetspeaks.com. This is Asweetspeaks. Have a nice day.